These are the MMO headlines this week. The newest World of Warcraft expansion, Dragonflight, will be released on November 28th. This expansion brings a ton of new content to the game, including the Evoker class, the Drakthir race, dragon riding, and the Dragon Isles. The expansion was announced back in April of this year, and only a few short months later, it's already here. Blizzard also announced this week that the Winds of Wisdom 50% XP buff will be active in World of Warcraft until the arrival of the Dragonlands pre-patch. The Elder Scrolls Online also has new content on the horizon. Firesong, the latest DLC in the Legacy of the Breton storyline, will release on November 1st for PC and on November 15th for console players. Ahead of that date, Bethesda has launched the prologue, which allows players to get a sneak peek into the storyline for the DLC. The prologue has already started, and all you need to do is to pick up the Sojourn of the Druid King quest in the Crown Store. Embers Adrift, the crowdfunded MMORPG formerly known as Saga of Lucimia, is set to release on October 15th. This was announced by developers Stormhaven Studios over the weekend. The low-fantasy PvE-focused MMO will launch as a buy-to-play game with a monthly subscription, a model we rarely see in modern MMOs anymore. There will be a limited-time introductory price for Embers Adrift at launch. Alpha backers will get a head start on October 12th, beta backers can jump in on the 14th, while the rest can join on the 15th. The New World Brimstone Sands expansion is set to be released on October 18th. In anticipation of the expansion, player numbers have been increasing again, reaching almost 50,000 concurrent player peaks on Steam. To prepare for the influx of players, Amazon is already adding new servers to the game. The expansion will introduce a huge new zone inspired by ancient Egypt, as well as new quests and expeditions, leveling changes, a new player experience, and the greatsword weapon type. In order to help players catch up, New World is running an XP bonus event from October 5th through October 17th. New and returning players will be able to take advantage of the event to level up their characters. In other New World news, Amazon has announced that fresh start servers are coming November 2nd. This means that players will be able to start anew in New World with a new character on a brand new server. It's also an excellent opportunity for new players to get their start in New World. All regions will be getting at least one fresh start server. Not much information has been released about the fresh start servers yet, but Amazon Games has said that more information will be coming soon. Guild Wars 2 is gearing up for an exciting few months. The game developers have just released a roadmap for the rest of the year, and there are some great things in store. Guild Wars 2 fans will be pleased to hear that the rest of the year is packed with plenty of content updates and events. Head to the Guild Wars 2 website to see the full roadmap. Lost Ark also shared a roadmap with its players this week. The roadmap includes planned updates and events for the game, as well as some information on Lost Ark's plans for the future. Players can expect new advanced classes, content, and raids coming in the next few months running up to 2023. This month we will be seeing no less than 3 new raids, and next month we will be seeing a new advanced class, the Reaper Advanced class for the Assassin. In December, the Summoner Advanced class for the Mage will arrive along with 2 more raids. So we're looking at an action-packed end of the year for Lost Ark players. Blade and Soul is finally getting mounts. Mounts have been something that players have been asking for since the game's launch. The first couple of mounts will be 2 horses that can be unlocked via the Treasure Trove event. Mounts will be available for level 60 players, so if you're not quite there yet, make sure to get grinding. More mounts will be available later in the Hongmoon store. Another year and another couple of expansion packs for EverQuest 1 and 2. The expansion for the original EverQuest will be titled Night of Shadows, and beta testing and pre-orders will begin on October 11th. The expansion will launch on November 15th. The new EverQuest 2 expansion is called Renewal of Ro, and will be taking players to the island of Ro as well as to the fabled ruins of the elven city of Takeshis. Pre-orders for the expansion have already started, with the launch expected to happen in December. The expansion will feature new zones, dungeons and raids, quests, and more. That was all the MMO news we had this week. Remember to subscribe to MMORPG.gg for more MMO news and reviews.